Okay, so I'm at the Altair 2 and we're going to press the IQ Designer. I'm going to be making a coaster. And the first thing that I want to do is create my square. And I am going to reduce this. And I want it to be around about, I want it to be just under 6 inches. So I'm just going to do it as 5.80. Press OK. Then I'm going to change the stitch. Change it to a running stitch. Going to change the colour to blue. OK. So now we've got this part done, we also need to erase part of it because we need to be able to open it right sides out. So I've pressed the eraser. You can change the different sizes. And then we are going to erase out. So I'm going to, here you go, close. Scroll in a bit more so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to erase out a little bit so we can turn that right side out. So then I'm going to press next. And then I'm going to save it into the IQ Designer. The first save is always saving it into the IQ Designer. Into there, and then preview. And then when you press memory, we're going to save it into the embroidery side of things. So press set and OK. So that's saved in IQ Designer as well as in Embroidery. And we can check that that's correct by going into the Embroidery, pressing on the little image there of our machine, and then they can see that we have our just under 6 inch square there. Go into home, and then we're going to go into IQ Designer and open it up. And then we've got that one here just in case we need to change anything. So I'm going to cancel that out, and I'm going to bring in another square. Square. Okay. So I want this size to be like just under 7 inches. I think that's going to be about right. I'm going to do it that size, and I'm going to press OK. I'm going to change the stitch once again, and I don't even want it to stitch, so I'm going to press this no stitch. OK. I'm going to press the bucket, and we actually have to press on it until it taps and it knows exactly that we've filled that line area. Then I'm going to bring a fill in, and we're going to press this one, press select. And this is the hard part because you never know which one to even choose. Let's pick something that we haven't chosen before. Let's do this one. Okay. And change the colour to a pink. Okay. And we're going to press that bucket and we're going to fill that. So that's looking good. So we're going to go to next. And then I want to make that image a little bit bigger. So we're going to go 150% on them hexagons, and we're going to press set. We're going to save that into IQ Designer. Then we're going to preview, and then we're going to press memory. And that'll be saved for us over on the other side of things. So then we can press home and we can get ready to doing our coaster. I have hooped my hoop, my 9.5 by 14 with cutaway stabilizer. I am going to fold a piece of fabric that is 7 inches by 7 inches to find my center. So there you go. There's my center. Then I'm going to tape this down with some masking tape. Hoop this into my Altair 2. So what we're going to do is press Embroidery, and then we're going to open, and we're going to press this one first, and press set. So this is exactly how big I want it to be. I don't want to mess around with any of the sizes. Then what I want to do is add something else, and I want to add some wording to my coaster. Let's have a play with some lettering. So I'm going to go with, try not to keep going with the same ones all the time. Let's try this one. And then we're going to go, so I'm going to do it in caps. So we're going to do hello. Let's have a look at what different options we have under the array. So this is where we can change and manipulate the letters so they can go on a slant, and then you can make it come in, or you can make it go back out, and then you've got the curve, and then you can do the same thing here where it's less curved or it's more curved. So you really can have a good play with this. So because this is the top part, I'm going to do it like this. And I'm going to press set on that. And then I'm going to press set on that. And then I can be able to move that exactly where I want it to be. Then I'm going to add some more lettering. And once again, I'm going to try and use a different text to what I usually use. So we'll go this one, and then we're going to go S. Oh, I delete that, and let's go to lowercase spring. Oh, delete NG. You can also scroll through the different letters using this cursor. If you did have a letter that you misspelt. Then I'm going to go to the array. Then what can we do with this? We could have that one going this way if we wanted. I think I'm just going to have it going straight across, and I'm going to make this bigger. Then OK. And then set that. And then we're going to edit. I'm going to change the size of this. So let's make it bigger. Oh, I moved my I'm going to put this back in the middle. You can tap each one's in the middle, and then you can move each one down so you know that they are lined up, like so. The spring is just junting out a little bit, so we can just move this about how we want it to look. You just press OK, and it takes you back to that screen. Played about with my text a little bit. I also want to add something else into this. So I'm going to go here, and I really like this. So I'm going to set that, and I'm going to change the size. I'm going to bring it down all the way it'll go. Actually, I can press this and OK, and it'll let me take it a bit further down, so it's not so big. Lift that up, and I just want to make sure that everything is in line. There we go. Press this here, and I'm going to change the colours of everything. So I'm going to go down here and start playing with the different colours. And then this is hello. I kind of want that background one to probably be like a really light green. Let's do like a light green, like so. Okay. So you can really manipulate everything like in all the screens. And then I want this to be like a dark green because I want to be able to see it. Dark green. New, I want the same colour. And then I want to change these colours. Just change them to a colour should change it. I still want to keep on the greens, I think. Turn that to a green. Like I said, you could really play with this to your heart's content. Now that really pale green just doesn't go. Okay. Then the next thing I need to do, I need to add that other square and set. And then I want to make sure that it's in the center of my design. There you go. Just check everything and everything is good. So I'm going to press OK. Do you know what? I might just change these ones to like a pinky colour. Where is it? These ones here, like a pinky colour. Oh, okay, that looks good. Okay, like that. Right, let's get stitching. I'm going to press embroidery. And it's going to do that fill stitch for us first. Then we can go through and work on all of this leaf detail. So it's doing this part first. So get that stitched out. I've finished off all of the embroidery things, and I happened to notice that the box that I did in order to close off the coaster isn't quite in the right place. So we don't need to worry. Do you see how I have this big gap here and then it's not like there? So I'm going to press return. Just don't take any of your work out of the hoop. And then I'm going to click on that square and I'm going to move it. There you go, that's a bit better. I could have done with moving that spring further down really, but that'll do. So I'm going to press OK. So just watch how you line things up. So now I'm going to take this out of the Altair too. So I have a back piece of fabric that is 6.5 by 6.5, and I'm going to place that, and it should fit quite nicely in that square. So it's right sides together and also with a piece of batting, and I'm going to also put some tape to hold that into place. So I need to press back onto embroidery again. I'm going to press on this plus and minus key, and then I'm going to scroll through till I find that square. There you go. And then I'm going to stitch this out. Once that is complete, you can take it out of the Altair too and take it out of the hoop. Then you're just going to cut away the excess. I do like to just cut my corners. It just helps it to push them down nice and flat. And then you're going to turn it right sides through. Just use something to push them corners out so they're nice and flat. Take over to your iron and press. Go ahead and top stitch all the way around. How adorable is that coaster? Like, come on, you really want to make that, don't you? Don't forget to comment down below. I would really appreciate that. It really helps my channel when you guys do that. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.